What's up, y'all? This Aunt Glizzy, this Barberson TV, and this is DF gang found guilty for the murder of a 10-year-old girl. Her name Makiyah. So it was a gang of guys, a group of guys. Allegedly, they pulled up. They got found guilty though, so I don't know if I got to put the alleged on it. But some guys pulled up to a complex in Washington, D.C., and they just jumped out the car recklessly firing handguns at a group of people at like a birthday party or cookout outside the neighborhood. And when they did it, they ended up killing a 10-year-old girl. Like, they didn't kill nobody but a 10-year-old girl. So I think the FBI got involved in the case because it was a 10-year-old girl died. You know, once a 10-year-old girl died, there's going to be extra protocol to it to find the killers. So they tracked down the killers by like social media and people in the community, and they was asked, they had like a reward on the case if you had any type of leads or anything. And I guess the community identified them. Somebody identified them. I don't know, they got caught. But prior to that, these are the same guys allegedly responsible for my best friend's death. Like, these two cases was in the Washington Post connected. My best friend, GQ, his murder was talked about connected to this because of the guys that was connected in the case. I guess it was the DF gang or something. I don't know. I don't know these guys though, y'all. The same thing I told the police. I've been in the rooms. I've been subpoenaed for these guys, y'all. My name never came out, no paperwork, no nothing, because I don't know these guys. I don't know them at all. None of them. Never met none of them in life. I don't even know how I even got my name said in anything. It's some YouTube. But let's get back to the story. So the little girl passed away and the community got some arrests. So they got arrested. So now it's like, I don't know how these cases got connected or why they even mentioned GQ in that, but I don't know. When I got subpoenaed, they was putting both of them together. Like, they was saying that they talking to me. I'm just listening. My lawyer's there. I'm not talking at all. I'm just waiting to go. Let me up out of here. So long story short, all of them end up getting convicted. So they got found guilty. So now they was going to trial for the second murder. The second one was the little girl, the 10-year-old. Some guys had already, like half of them that was on the case, they all in the gang together, but it's two different cases, but they mentioned them both together somehow. I don't know if this making sense. I'm trying to make it make sense because I really don't know the guys. I really don't know the case. I wasn't in tune to my best friend dying. I wasn't in tune to the case. The only thing I know about the case is what I was getting subpoenaed for, and they was asking me questions. And I'm like, why y'all asking me questions? I don't know these people. Like, why y'all asking me anything? But I realized they was asking me questions because the guys who got caught, their defense was I killed my best friend. They was trying to say that I killed my best friend. I don't know, it was something weird. They had court-appointed lawyers. I guess they court-appointed lawyers didn't have a strategy to come up with, so they went in there and told the prosecutors. They sat down with the prosecutors and told them, Aunt Glizzy killed this best friend. Like, they got paperwork. It's public records. Like, they told the prosecutors this. So that's how I know this, because my lawyer contacted me and told me that some guys tried to pin me on the murder of my best friend to get off the hook. But it's like, y'all want to get out of jail and pin me in there for that? That's weird, bro. I don't even know nothing about nothing. Like I've been saying forever, I'm gonna keep saying. But back to the story. So the little girl passed away. First of all, let's not call her a little girl. Her name is Makiyah. Let's give her some respect, because I be seeing pictures of her and I be feeling sad. Like, this is a real human being. This is a child that's supposed to live their life. So everybody in the city keep talking about they gangster, this, that, freedom. Bro, this is some crash dummies. These are goofy guys. Like, they goofy. DF stand for and family, bro. I promise you. They real live riders. I can't even say the word on YouTube, but y'all know this word. They riders. Let me tell you how they riders. They literally at the end of all this gonna have to ride it, because that's what I call them. Because listen to this. It started off with people just pulling up doing stuff, just randomly hopping and stuff that had nothing to do with them. Now the little girl is dead. She passed away. Now, people got found guilty. They minimum is 30 years to life. So they gonna get 30 years, anywhere from there to life. Not right now. At this point in time, like they in DC jail with niggas in DC jail got cell phones. We like they doing their thing. It's like the streets. Like you get what I'm saying? Like the streets ain't nothing. Like people moving how they moving over to jail. You know what I'm saying? Little knife. You got your little homeboys that feel good. It's like it ain't about nothing. That's just regular jail. When you go to prison for killing a little girl, you know what they do to little girl killers in prison? You gonna be a nigga buddy. You got enough time. Y'all gonna be on. By the time y'all come home, y'all gonna be on. I swear. Like it's no coming home. First of all, if you do make it out, you gonna be on. So all that ended with you at the end of your life, right? Now you gotta go to the end of the hall to see your family, spread your cheeks and hold your, so you feel me, just to see your family. They don't tell y'all that part. Could have been out here living your life right now doing anything you wanna do, but you, right. So let me show y'all something though. So I see it today. I didn't even know they was in trial for the little girl murder or nothing. I didn't even know. I wasn't paying attention to it. Like I ain't into it, but it came across the news. And somebody sent it to me like, bro, you know them niggas went to trial today, they lost. I said, lost for what? They talking about the little girl. I said, oh man, they had court-appointed lawyers. But I can't get into detail without incriminating them. So let me just shut up. I can't say too much, but it's like, I'm watching a news clip. So as the news going on, I'm just watching the clip. They showing the people that locked up for it, and they showing the people that got the time. I don't know none of these people, y'all. I don't know none of these people. I never got into it with none of these people, never did nothing. Even in the GQ mirror, never seen these people got into it with nothing. I don't even know these DF guys. I realized that. Like, why do they even know Aunt Glizzy? How? Right? So the news clip playing, the news like, yeah, this such and such, this such and such. They name all the suspects, and then they was like, yeah, because the suspects is involved in a gang. But in the courtroom, you know they can't have no cameras in there. Like in DC courtrooms, they can't have no cameras in there, so it'd be a sketch artist. So the sketch artist drew a picture of the gang, and I seen the T-shirts on the people in the gang. I'm like, man, nah, that's just a coincidence. Them some glizzy shirts. That's just a coincidence. So then it's like a key plan. Then I pause it again. I see behind the judge, like sitting behind the judge's head, they got a glizzy gang sign. So in court, they showing pictures of glizzy gang, and they got the glizzy gang, the top of here of the top here behind the judge, like this the topic, this the game. Do y'all see them T-shirts? Do y'all see them T-shirts? Do y'all see them T-shirts? Look at the T-shirts, y'all. Look at the T-shirts on the joke. But look though, I thought y'all think I'm reaching, right? This nigga reaching like shit. Look behind the judge head. Look behind the judge head. Look at that sign behind the judge head. Look at the T-shirts on the niggas that's right there, and look at that sign behind the judge head. Who the fuck sign is that behind the judge head? Y'all be missing all the important shit. It was on the news, like in the courtroom. This shit on the news. Y'all don't see that shit. I was like, boy, y'all missed that. Y'all worried about the road shit. Crazy. I can't make this shit up. She was on the news. I said, what? Man. This is crazy. Well, the prosecutor is pointing at the picture. That's going crazy. The glizzy game? This should go back to the shirt. I'm gonna play the whole video. Hold on. I'm gonna find the video. Here. Six co-conspirators. To turn themselves in. All between 21 and 26 were part of a criminal street gang, firing indiscriminately into the courtyard. Long feud over turf and indiscriminately into the courtyard. What? The culmination of a years-long feud over turf. I cannot make it up, y'all. Crazy. So now they putting the pieces of the puzzle together. Now I'm just thinking about stuff that the police told me in the interrogation room, trying to get me to break and snitch. I don't know these guys. I'm not telling on anybody. I don't even know these guys. But now that I think about it, If a gang is in jail and they showing this in the courtroom, I wonder what they asked the CEO of this gang. I don't want to get too further into detail, but all I'm telling you is you have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in the court of law. It can mean it can be used against you in the court of law, and will be used against you, mean they is going to use it. They can use it and they will use it. Can and will be used against you in the court of law. When I got when I got detained and held for questioning, I promise you my name came out of no paperwork. Shh. I don't wish jail on nobody, but this for all the people that's watching them screaming freedom, they the real, they this, they that, they that. Them guys are crash dummies. They let somebody send them to jail. I ain't gonna say no names, got the whole hood locked up, and they went to jail with unpaid lawyers. Barberson.